Hello, hello, and welcome to HiveScience. We're having a wonderful morning this morning. We had lots of Halloween themed stuff. As you can see, I'm looking and feeling kind of witchy today. So, this is going to be a step in a different direction for my life from the Hive audience, but we are going to be talking about one of my favorite things, which is, and it's been kind of coming up in the side chat here as well, which is hybridization. Not just any hybridization. We're talking about canine hybridization. So this is Brazil's enigmatic dogsum. First of its kind canine hybrid between fox and a dog, found in the streets of Vicaria. A stray dog in Brazil, dubbed as dogsum, has been identified as a probable hybrid between a South American pampas fox, or a zorro, and a domestic dog, first of its kind. As urban areas expand, interactions between domestic pets and wildlife can lead to such hybridizations, a phenomenon documented for the first time by researchers. Genetic tests reveal it as a dogsum. Scientists encountered a puzzling canine with a blend of dog-like traits and unique features, including pointed ears and a long snout. Experts said that from the very beginning, the animal looked and behaved strangely. Despite its barking and appearance akin to a dog, the animal refused dog food, opting for small rats. Found in 2021 following a road accident in Vicaria, Rio Grande do Sul. It received care at the Center for Conservation and Rehabilitation of Wild Animals. South America hosts 4 distinct canid species, none matching this canine's characteristics. Local bush dogs exhibit small ears, short legs, brown fur, while Maine wolves are tall with reddish brown coats. And crab-eating and pampas foxes share some similarities but differ in fur color. With no known species fitting, Brazilian researchers proposed a crossbreed. None of the rescue dogs matched the mysterious stray, but genetic analysis confirmed the animal as a hybrid between a pampas fox and a domestic dog, an extremely rare cross-genus occurrence. Despite diverging around 6.7 million years ago, the species still produces viable hybrids. The rescued canine 76 chromosomes visibly resemble those of domestic dogs and pampas foxes, while it had 38 chromosome pairs, one short of a dog's 39. The genetic similarities may allow unusual DNA combinations to function effectively. The rescued animal possessed two X chromosomes with different morphologies, indicating dual species origins. Mitochondrial DNA analysis suggests a pampas fox mother and dog father, which makes sense because male dogs kind of have a humpy problem with they'll hump any other kind of species that they run into. While no evidence yet supports other hybrids in the region, researchers suspect this is not an isolated case. Dogsum's mysterious death is still under investigation. In 2019, biologist Herbert Hasse Jr. encountered 2 animals displaying an unusual phenotype in their natural habitat. One of these animals was probably the female hybrid tragically killed in the road accident in 2021, while the other animal mysteriously disappeared. Adding a cruel twist to the tale, the dog-fox hybrid, a groundbreaking discovery for science, met an undisclosed fate at a zoo after recuperating from its injuries. The death of this pioneering Brazilian dog-fox hybrid has triggered a government inquiry. Surprisingly, the São Brás Conservation Center, responsible for the hybrid's care since 2021 discovery, did not report the animal's demise. Even more perplexing is the absence of information regarding the timing and cause of the hybrid's death. As far as current knowledge goes, no autopsy was conducted to determine the cause of this unprecedented loss. The Brazilian government, through its Secretariat of Environment and Infrastructure, is actively investigating the circumstances surrounding the hybrid's demise. The animal, a product of the rare interbreeding between a wild Graxium and a domestic dog, held significant scientific value. Its discovery in 2021. SEMA, in its ongoing investigation, emphasizes the lack of communication from the Conservation Center about the animal's death, raising further questions about this enigmatic case. All right, and then we got a short video here we're going to watch. Sure is cute. Oh my gosh, I want to boop. Can I boop? Oh, one more time. So adorable. Yeah, so that was our little Brazilian fox. Isn't he super cute? Now, to be clear, these are not the same kind of foxes like Vulpes. They are a different group altogether. And let me see if I can pull up a cladogram so you guys can see how they kind of diverge here. Just a second. Let's see. We're in Canini. You got a tree. Okay, yeah, we do. Okay, so I'm going to pull this on over for you guys. Okay, so this is Wikipedia's canine family tree. Okay, so you got Caninae here, which is divided in two sections. You got the primitive Uroscions. These are the gray fox and the island fox. They're closely related to each other in the same genus, and they are the most primitive foxes. They still have semi-retractable claws that help them climb trees. The ancestor of all canines is thought to have closer resembled this more basal genus than any other group or any other clade. And then it divides Caninae into two tribes, which are Canani and Vulpini. Now, Vulpini has all the foxes and stuff in it, right? And the very unique raccoon dogs as well. Bat ear foxes are weirdy too, but yeah, raccoon dogs are nested in Vulpini. They are real foxes. And then, you got all your common foxes down here. Now, up here on Canani, you have it divided into two groups. You got Canina, which is the familiar coyote, different species of wolves. Domestic dogs are on here. And the African wolf, which used to be called the golden jackal, or no, it's not the golden jackal. It used to be called the Ethiopian. There's the Ethiopian wolf too. This one used to have a different clade. It was some kind. They thought it was a jackal. I can't remember right now off the top of my head, but then yeah, dholes, which are creation that doesn't get very much love, but they live in huge packs in Asia, and they can run a tiger off its kill. They're They remind me of African wild dogs in their behavior, which is also on the list here. And then you got side-striped jackals and blackback jackals, which form this clade here. But in South America, another group diverged off here. The Pseudocyanina, which includes our, as we mentioned, bush dogs and maned wolves, and the extinct but definitely enigmatic Falkland Island wolf, which we might cover at some point because that's an extinct species that gets cited sometimes. And then you have our unique pseudo foxes, which are not really close related to these foxes down here, but they filled the same niche in South America and took on very similar forms, right? That's where our hybrid comes from this group right here, from the Pampas fox. Yeah, ooh, get it in. But yeah, hoary foxes, Peruvian desert foxes, Darwin foxes, Pampas foxes, South American gray foxes, which are not related to the primitive gray foxes we talked about down here anyway. You got our crab-eating foxes, which are kind of their own thing too. So, short-eared dogs are they look like bush dogs, but they're a bit different. They have longer muzzles and stuff. But bush dogs are up here. So you can kind of see the similarities between them. There's the bush dog. There's the short-eared dog. Yeah, anyway. So there's our dog phylogeny lesson for today. So it's always fun when I get to do something like that and teach you guys a little something.